See, do you know what I mean? Am I crazy for thinking that? It just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, if you're not gonna sing, you better dance good at least, for Christ's sake. Are you the same Mr. Boombastic? That's me. Let's see what she said. Oh, you love me even more? I thought I was gonna say I liked you before, but then after this, I hate you. I like the BTS group. I think they're good. Like, their dancing and stuff is good. It's fun. Like, you go and grab your junk, but you know what? Like, that's what I always say. Whitney Houston can stand on stage and not move. But that's okay. You know why? Because she can fucking sing. So I don't need you to move. I actually don't want you to because you're so fucking good. I want you to just stand there and have your moment. But unless you're singing that good, you need to do something else. Because nobody wants that shit. Sorry. The problem is that what the industry doesn't understand is, yes, of course the records are selling because that's what you're giving to people. So they got to listen to something, so that's what they're listening to. You know what I mean? Obviously the record's going to sell. It's like when I go into a meeting and they're like, yeah, I don't know about this record. I'm like, well, if you played it on the radio as much as you played this other shitty-ass record, people would love it too. You just don't want to give it that chance, which is fine. So I'm going to make it happen on my own. I love country music, yeah. I do. Vegas, I love Vegas. A life lesson that I'll never forget. Probably success is not in being the best, but in doing your best. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with being the best, it's in doing your best. Hey, New York. I like Carrie Underwood, yeah. What do you think attributes to the longevity of some of the great rock bands and singers? Oh, it's just genuine talent, you know what I mean? Like, actually, God, and incredible records that will last, time. And not about creating a record that's just good for right now. How can I make this record good for now, but also last in 20 years? You know what I mean? That's why those groups are so successful. Because the records are timeless, you know what I mean? Montreal in the house. I used to be in Montreal all the time. My favorite song to sing live is Proud Mary by Tina Turner. Luke Combs, I don't know much of like his music and stuff, but I like country music. I think it's good. I've been here for 2 hours. I'm dedicated. I am. Old school R&B. I love young Madonna too. I do love young Madonna. I like young Madonna more than like new Madonna. I love Elvis. More music. I know it's coming, I promise. I'm actually waiting to get it back because I'm coming out with a new single in a couple of weeks. I'm waiting to get back the mix of it. I should have had it today, but it didn't come through to me yet. I'll go to Luke Combs' page. I'm going to research him a little bit more. I'm going to sing for you guys. No, not a new album, but I am coming out with a couple of singles. But not the whole album at once. It wouldn't be smart for me to do that. I'd have to still, I need to build, way more before I release a whole album at once. So I'm going to just spread out some singles right now. Especially, I do have new merch coming out, yes. All of my biggest information, my exclusive information, is on my Instagram and my exclusive fan page. My exclusive fan page, I'm cutting it at 2,500 people. I said this before. It's Team Frankie J Zulferino on Facebook. It's the best way to really connect with me one-on-one. But you don't have to be on there. My more of like where you'll get more info on my music and stuff is on my like Instagram. You know what I mean? But my fan page is really fun to be on. It's the best. Let me get something to sing. Hold on. Check. I always have a microphone because I sing in here all the time. Yeah. Alright, let's sing. Let me see if this is connected. Hold on. Because it always disconnects.